Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Rahma Maulani. My student number ID is 44.1A.37 and my class is 44.1A.37. First of all, I would like to thank you for the chance to share my thought today. The topic that I choose is about smoking in the campus area, something that affects not only smokers but also everyone around them. Smoking in the campus area has become a serious issue in many universities. Some students smoke in parking lots, hallways, or even near the cafeteria. It may seem normal to them, but actually, it creates discomfort for others, especially for those who don't smoke. In my opinion, smoking should be strictly limited or even banned inside the campus. A university is a place for learning, not for spreading smoke or unhealthy habits. The smell of cigarette can disturb concentration, and worse, passive smoke can also suffer from health problems. However, I also understand that some people smoke because they feel stressed or need to relax. Being a student can be tough with deadlines, exam, and personal problems. So, instead of judging them, we can provide special smoking areas far from public space. That's why both smoker and non-smoker can feel comfortable. Besides that, education is the key. If the campus provides campaigns or seminars about the dangers of smoking, students might be more aware. Sometimes people smoke not because they want to, but because they don't fully understand the impact it has on their health and others. In conclusion, I believe that smoking in the campus area should not be allowed freely. The campus should be a clean, safe, and healthy environment for everyone. We can respect smokers' rights, but we must also protect the right of non-smokers. So, thank you for the listening. Let's make our campus a better and healthier place for everyone.
Hello everyone, my name is Rahma Maulani. My number ID is 44.25052. My class is 44.1A.37. And today I want to present a topic called the simple present tense. This tense is one of the basic and most useful part of English grammar. We use it to talk about habits, routines, and general truths in our daily life. What is the simple present? The simple present tense is used to describe action that happen regularly, routines that we do, and facts that never change. For example, we say I study every day or the sun rises in the east. It's about things that happen again and again. Structure. The formula for the simple present is very easy. Subject plus verb 1, but for he, she, and it, we add she or is to verb. For example, I play football, but she plays guitar. Easy, right? Positive sentence. In positive sentence, we talk about what we do regularly or thing we like. For instance, I eat breakfast every morning, or he likes reading books. These sentences describe routines or habits. Negative sentence. To make a sentence negative, just add do not or does not before the verb. For example, I don't drink coffee or she doesn't play basketball. And remember, after doesn't, don't add C to the verb. Question form. To make a question, move do or does to the front of the subject. For example, do you like English or does he live in Bandung? It's a simple way to turn a statement into a question. What do we use it? We use the simple present to talk about habits, routines, facts, and schedule event. For example, I go to class every morning, or the train leaves at 6 p.m. So these tense help us describe things that happens again and again, or things that are true in general. Habits and routines. Let's see some example of habit and routines. I go to campus every day. She wakes up early and they study in the evening. They show what people usually do in their daily life. Fact and truth. We also use this tense for fact and general truth. For example, the earth moves around the sun, or water freezes at 0 degrees. This thing never changes, that's why we use the simple present. Fixed schedules. The simple present can also talk about fixed schedule like transport or timetables. For example, the bus arrived at 7 a.m. or the movie start at 8 tonight. Even though these are future event, we still use the simple present. Verb with she and is. For verb, we add she or is depending on the spelling. For example, go to goes, study to studies, wash to washes. This only happen when the subject is he, she, or it. Adverb of frequency. Adverb of frequency show how often we do something. Word like always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, and never. Example, I always study before class, or she never skip breakfast. Example with adverb. Here are some examples. I usually check my phone in the morning, or she never eat fast food. Adding this word makes our sentence more natural and descriptive. We question part 1. When we use question word like what, where, or when, the structure is simple. We, he, word plus do or does. Then the subject and verb. For example, where do you study? Or when does class start? We question part 2. Sometimes we don't need do or does if the we word is the subject itself. For example, who teaches English in your school, or who plays guitar in the band. Feeling and talk. Now let's talk about first verb describe feeling and talk. Some examples are like love, hate, know, believe, and want. For instance, we can say I love studying English, or she knows the answer these verbs show emotion or mental state. They are not usually used in the continuous form. So we don't say I am loving English, we just say I love English. Common mistake part 1. Let's move on to some common mistakes students often make. For example, many people say he go to school every day. But that is correct. The correct form is he goes to school every day. Always remember to add she or is for he, she, or it. And also never make this tense with is, or are, because those are from continuous form. Common mistake part 2. Here another common mistake, using she after does. For example, some people say does she plays basketball, but that's wrong. The correct one is does she play basketball. Remember, after does, we don't add she to the verb anymore because the does already show the singular form. Practice time. Now, let's have a little practice. Try to fill in the blank with the correct form of the verb. For example, she watch TV every night. They not play tennis. And doesn't he work here? Think careful about the subject before your answer. That's the key to using the simple present correctly. Answer. Alright, let's check the answer together. The correct ones are she watches TV every night. They don't play tennis. And doesn't he work here? Remember the rule is add is for she. Use don't for plural subject like they. And does for he, she, or it in question. This small detail make your English sound more natural and accurate. Summary. To summarize today's topic, we use the simple present tense to talk about habits, fact, and schedule. It's one of the most useful ones because we use it in daily life. So always remember, simple doesn't mean unimportant. It's actually the foundation of actual English communication. So, and that's the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for listening and paying attention. I hope this explanation help you understand simple present tense better and makes you more confident to use it in your conversation. If you have any question, I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you.